I'm Nick Mason.
I'm Eric Hayden.
This is Neon Static.
Scoops night.
It's Scoops night.
It is Scoops o'clock.
Mm-hmm. We have it is Monday, but we have a big Sunday of scoops. Ooh. Like ice cream?
Ooh, I get it.
Yeah?
I was distracted by technology. I'm sorry.
I know, I understand. I'm trying to cover just by making bad puns.
Look at everybody in the chat. Mm-hmm. Everybody in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have a lot of scoop. I feel like
we have the most scoops we've ever gotten.
That is true.
We have 4 individual scoops. Don't look at me. Mr. Neon, Mr. Static, have fun. Woo! Hello, Jai. Hey, everybody. Wow, this is like a lot of folks in chat. We have 79 viewers at the moment. That is double our normal audience size. Welcome. If you are new here, we're here every other Monday normally. This is an off week for us, so next Monday we'll be resuming our every other schedule. But welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Eric Hayden. This is Nick Mason, as you heard and
that
saw.
Before. Yeah, that was the beginning. And
well,
this
repetition's
whole thing,
important.
This whole thing, if you
Static.
look down at the bottom, it says Neon Static.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Very excited. We did some deck building. I was a busy bee.
I'm gonna have you scroll down just a little.
Doing my videos. Apparently, I had scrolled up, and it keeps the scroll up.
It sure does.
4 scoops indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure how we ended up with that, but it worked out great.
I think it is honestly just that they knew that we were going to be playing with them.
Yes.
So, although they backroom, I don't know. Maybe we're just the best. We're just the best. That's probably it.
And our egos are tiny.
Yeah. We're the best. And they were like, you know who's the most humble? This is how I bet it went.
Yeah.
They were like, we need to unload all these scoops. Who can we trust with this grave responsibility?
Nick Mason.
Definitely Nick and Eric.
Yeah, the bees scoops today. Okay. I feel like everyone's probably antsy. If you have a limited amount of time, we're going to get the scooping out of the way nice and early. All right, everybody? So without further ado, enjoy your scoops. The long-awaited release of Elevation is just days away, and we here at Neon Static are ecstatic to share new cards from 2 different factions vying for control of Kota Kalimantan today. You're familiar by now with Rio Phoenix Ono, the Gmodded superstar burning up the charts and burning down the corpse with their hand-pressuring ID ability. Well, today, they're getting some new tools to help keep the flames and crowds roaring. First up is Cacophony, a 3-cost, unique resource with the virtual subtype. It costs 4 influence for non-anarchs. It reads, the first time each turn you steal or trash a corp card, place 1 power counter on this resource. When your action phase ends, you may remove 2 hosted power counters to sabotage 3. This will give Phoenix a great way to muck up the corp's schemes. It makes your first trash each turn that much more worthwhile and will add strong spikes of sabotage to fill archives with goodies for you to rummage through. It'll also interact well with charge cards from the Borealis cycle. Cards like Stoneship Chart Room or Orca could both make the sabotage pressure even faster, as often as once every turn. But you might notice it won't charge off of Phoenix's ability, which says that the corp trashes a card, not you. Sure, there's cards like Stargate or Eye for an Eye, but everyone knows the real ruler of the junkyard has been Imp. Since that's rotating, now is the perfect time to meet another nasty little critter, though this one has a taste for the finer things. Gourmand is a 0-cost, 1MU Anarch program. During an access, you can trash Gourmand to trash the non-agenda card you're accessing. If you do, you draw 1 card. Get into a server, ignore those trash costs, charge your Cacophony, and eat good in the neighborhood. Oh my, a tasting platter of seamless launch? Don't mind if I do. Or perhaps an amuse-bouche of Tatubola. Well, just a little nipper wouldn't hurt. Though it can only be used once, it does draw to replace itself and can be recurred with cards like Privileged Access or Simulchip, allowing you to throw anything you can get your hands on directly into your, maw. Set that rotated.
But it's not all runners tonight. The only corp that can rival Phoenix for style, Poetri luxury brands looms large in Kota Kalimantan. Their fast fashion and even faster installs make it impossible for the competition, or the runner, to keep up. But every great outfit needs some accessories, those little touches that make the whole thing work. So today, we've got 2 great cards for Poetri luxury brands to install. First up is what they're best at, aggressive trend setting. This is a 3 advancement, 1-point HB agenda with the initiative subtype. It reads, the first time the runner trashes an installed corp card during each of their turns, they may spend a click. If they do not, you get +1 allotted click for your next turn. This will make trashing your cards painful for the runner, as it should be. They're throwing away art after all. And because it's an agenda, you can have multiple copies of this in your score area, making it an absolute slog for the runner to trash whatever your humanoid resources are putting out. And it'll make that dang crew think twice about trashing all your ice. And even if they do manage to steal this before you score it, that's all right too. Your ID will turn this into even more installs. And at only 1 point, you're happy to let the rabble have it. Fish couture is so last season. Of course, it's not all ad campaigns and aquarium dresses. Sometimes you've got to get some ice out there too. For that, there's Mercia Ballard, a unique 2-cost HB upgrade with the Biroid and Academic subtypes. It reads, when your action phase ends, you may install 1 piece of ice from HQ, paying 1 credit less. If you do, move this upgrade to the root of the server that piece of ice is protecting. It has a 2 trash cost and costs 2 influence. This is a cheap mobile upgrade that will let you spend your clicks building an engine and let the defenses build themselves. To make sure she stays at work on that wall, Mercia tucks herself safely behind any newly installed ice, so she's gonna be there to help out again next turn. And since she's a Biroid, the labor consultants at Leo Construction can get other uses out of her, trashing to end a run if the ice isn't sufficient deterrent to keep those runners in the dark. Those are our reveals. 2 great ways to put all the Corpse Clan into the mulch pile, and 2 tools to tax any rivals who would dare step on your runway. Let's get to the gameplay and see who really rules the world's newest megacity.
What'd you think?
How you like them apples?
Oh, our music popped back up and now it's coming back down. There we go.
How do you like them apples?
I like them apples.
I think they're pretty cool.
I think that was very fun for us to watch the chat.
Yeah.
By the way, live while we got to watch along. Thank you for your reactions. Appreciated it.
Yeah.
Hi, Kat. Kat Shen did the art for Gourmand, which is amazing. Love
is
that
like
little guy.
Some of my favorite art in the set so far. Like, I really want. I have the Keiko plushie at home, and I feel like I need a Gourmand plushie right next to it now, and I'm just going to collect all the great little dudes.
Yes. Dari, yes, you do need to rewind. Yeah, we just finished the little 5-minute video that I made for the scoops.
Yep.
We made. Yeah. That's scoops. Oh, our agenda counters are bad. So
No. You just start the game with 8.
we
It's a
are
handicap.
we are hyper psyched.
Yes.
About the cards and about being given all these cards to play with. We built a couple of decks that we're gonna play with tonight. We saw everybody reacting about HP in shambles with the 3/1 and Leo Stonks Rising, but we are gonna play a Poetri deck tonight.
Yes.
And I know that there might be some folks in here who are newer to the game and so might not be like super familiar with the cards. So we do have the capability.
The long-awaited release.
We have the capability to restart that video.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. It's right next to the other button.
Yep.
I can't affect the volume. That's interesting. We do have the capability tonight of bringing the cards up on the side there so you can read them for the new cards that we play. We're going to try and do that. This is thanks to Andre from the Metropole Grid. He helped me hook this up. So say thanks to Andre. So we're playing Poetri. We're also playing a Loup deck. Not a Phoenix deck because of sort of the way the cards ended up working.
Yeah, it just ended up being awkward. Honestly, I think Phoenix would have been easier to build after some of the other reveals, like Scrounge and stuff.
Yes.
Like we threw a Scrounge in here, but it was like too late in the day to rebuild the whole thing. So
yeah. Sorry, headphones users. I suffered a last minute complication with audio stuff because of the video. So my bad.
Yeah.
I will try not to ear blast you too much. Yeah, absolutely, Zen. Andre, you are the hero of Netrunner live stream card pop-ups.
It's true.
Okay, so do we want to talk the deck? Well, first of all, a couple cool things happened since the last time we got together.
That is true.
The blue mat shows it up better.
That is true.
Stwyde, one of our patrons, sent these pretty things in the mail to us. Can't zoom in. Well, maybe we can do this thing.
Yeah, can you do that?
Yeah.
The down by the.
We got a HP Precision Design acrylic that is like super reflective and multicolored and neat. Loving it. And then this one, which we're going to play with tonight, which against the pink is hard to see, but
Yeah.
that's a cool werewolf for Lou.
Yeah, we could throw a little blue backer there. Maybe get that showed up a little bit better. There you go. Yeah. I feel like I need to do a Lobi Somum deck with this, just for like maximum werewolf.
If I hit this table, earphone users, watch your ears 1 second. Okay, good. It doesn't blast it every time. It's just when I go from another scene. Okay.
There we go.
I was a little worried there for a second. So Nick's going to use that for
Well,
Lou.
maybe.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't know
that's right.
who's playing what.
We were gonna flip a coin for it and,
Yes.
and see how it goes. So let's just jump right into that. I guess was there other stuff that everybody's been putting out tons of content.
You might have heard there's a set coming out.
Yeah.
On like Thursday.
It's so hard to keep up with. I have not managed to keep up. I've been trying to tread water, like getting to watch people's scoops and not just stay in our little Discord where people copy the images over. But we have been linking at least the articles and videos and stuff.
Yeah, Boz stream was great.
Boz stream was really good.
There was poetry involved.
Yeah.
There was poetry involved here. See, so there's some cross branding there. Yeah. Anyway,
We did end up pulling a couple of Boz cards. We put bling into one of these decks
and
last minute.
Scrounge
And
right?
Scrounge, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
Because it was like, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. We should just put that in the deck. Because the decks they're not perfect.
Yeah.
You'll see. We kind of did like an Asa group impression out of Poetri.
And the Lou deck is
And Lou is just Lou, but like, let's try it with Gourmand,
Yep.
basically.
and some cacophonies
And Audrey's, yeah.
So yeah,
Easter colored sleeves. Yeah, sleeves. So let's flip. You want to do the honors?
Let's do it.
A friend. We get a couple, maybe 3 games in if we're lucky.
I'm running.
You're running. You're Louing. All right, why don't you take us through that
I'm
deck?
Lou dabu dee dabu die.
Nice.
Yep.
Asa mentioned, yes.
Yeah, so we got some late printed proxies. So they are just
That's
absolute
orange.
best color definition. But this is a bling. So we have bling because we are relying on.
Let's bring Bling up.
Oh yeah. You
Everyone
want some card,
absolutely needs to go watch Baramu's stream. But we are going to show the text of the card for.
Oh, but it's not.
wait.
It's not on the scene.
Darn. I can fix
Oh,
that.
no.
I can fix it as we go.
Okay.
No, I can't. We'll show it as we play.
All right.
We'll show it as we play it.
No, it's cool. But we have a couple ways to install things for 0. Number 1, you might have noticed Gourmand has a 0 cost on it. So it triggers bling naturally. And then we have things like Simulchip and the price to also get us cheap installs. Now, I am very excited to try this out of Topon. Obviously, it's Topon's console, but in any event. Other than that, we are doing some Audreys, some Bachelai.
Show the Audrey alt arts.
Oh, yes. These are the...
Just so that people know what it is.
Yep. This is the Alien, kind of like mixture between Alien and Audrey from, the
From the
Shop of
Australian
Horrors.
folks. Yeah.
Yep. Love that Audrey. We got some rituals in here because we are going to need some card draw.
That's green and not also yellow.
It is green. Yep, this is green. Yep.
No Gachapon.
Gachapon can trigger bling on the corpse turn, but does that... Yeah. That would work,
That's good. We don't have it in the deck.
Yeah. No, it's a good idea.
Good call though.
Like I said, we were kind of throwing stuff in, but the basic idea here is we've got Stargate. Stargate is going to charge up our cacophony, and our cacophony is going to tear down everything else. And we're just going to go fast.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we got a Poetri deck that is, again, trying to do its best Ace Group impersonation. We're playing a full playset of fully operational in this deck. We've got, I think, a couple wage workers. We got some Brawn, Hagen, Offworlds, humanoid resources, 3 of these suckers to try and do Rashida-y type things. 2 copies of aggressive trend setting, because if we score one, that seems like that'll be cool. Cat, can I request an gourmand alt with a trumpet of some sort? Scroll back. They already did. Yeah.
Brandon, yeah, if you scrub back a bit, we've got a whole video.
You watch a 5-minute video, and yes, there will be, as we play, after we flip through the decks, as we play the cards, I'll bring them up on the side as well. I wish to point out that Aggressive Trendsetting has a squid on it.
It's a squid in a dress.
Yeah, a dress squid.
Not like the squid is wearing a dress. The squid is a part of the dress.
Truly the best set of all time. So Tranquility in here. We've got 3 of the new 3-2 Project Ingatan, which apparently I think is like Filipino for memory or memories.
Oh, that's
Project
pretty cool.
Memories, and it's
kind of like Archive Memories.
Yeah, the art is bioroids in a long tube, and it's showing their like brain activity or what their brains would be, I suppose. Powers that be, 3 copies of Scatterfield. That's a purple card. Look, it's purple. It's
very
definitely
purple.
not green.
It's not a Wayland card. Yep.
Yeah, Brennan, YouTube will let you do that. We are fancied that way. We have a single copy of Basturaboga, because that seems like a good card also in here. A couple auto campaigns, 3 auto campaigns, 2 cohort guidance programs, and a Hollow Man. Architect deployment test. That's kind of what we're working with here, and we'll see how it goes.
We're going to get a lot of installs, and we're going to fully up.
So there we go. We can see Bling
There you go.
up, and I'm just going to leave that one up until we have the opportunity to play another card, I suppose, that we need to.
Yeah.
Or if someone has a particular card they want to see. You saw an upgrade in there?
Oh, yeah. There's 2 of this card. Mercia Ballard, you might have heard about.
Oh, that's true. Yes,
Yeah.
two Mercia Ballards.
The thought being that it kind of builds its own remote for fully op counting, which is pretty cool.
Yes, there's some synergy there with Mercia and fully op. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I've never played. Neither of us have played. Last Monday we played some of these cards, like Humanoid Resources got played,
which was pretty cool. But like, I really liked the difference between that and like a Rashida turn.
Yeah,
You know,
I didn't get to play with
really
it though, so I'm interested. And Poetri we haven't seen at all, so this will be cool.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. All right, do the
Let's do
cuttings
it.
and all that stuff.
Come on.
All right. What are we kidding?
If I cut, how are you going to stack the deck so you get all the new cards?
I did that very intentionally.
Yeah. This is a keeper.
Is it a keeper?
Yup.
Oh, I wanted to show Ingatan as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. You can't type. Yeah, that's.
It's projects.
Yeah, I know. I'm adjusting. Project Ingatan. There we go. Okay, you're keeping that?
I think I am.
You're
Little pricey,
Lou.
but-
You're Lou. You like to trash things.
Mm-hmm.
This seems fine. I am Poetri. Poetri. All right, I'll keep it. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
Heads up, we heard your system bell and it was loud. Ah, jeez. That's because that is up. There. It should be not something you hear anymore. Sorry about that.
Fun.
It was soothing. Ding. All right. I'm going to draw a card.
You should do that.
Mandatorily.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put your ID right
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
I guess I'll
instead
keep it
of
in the
having
traditional
just a
place.
Floating HQ.
That's fine.
Floating like the squid in that dress. It's not a new card. He's definitely not reading it for the first time.
I'm thinking about my play.
Sure.
I have more than one new card in my hand, and it is. I don't know what to do about it anymore. That would cost some stuff.
Install 3 times. That's the asset spam way. Well, yes.
I mean, it's kind of looking close to that way. 1,
looking about that dime.
2. Mm-hmm. 3.
Okay.
I did it.
Any reses before your turn ends?
No reses before my turn ends.
Okay. All right. My turn.
It's
coming
not
up again.
truly like asset spam. This deck is definitely not asset spam entirely.
Yeah.
But my start said spam assets a little bit.
Yeah. It really is more of like an ASA group kind of deck. So, all right. I am going to open with a Sure Gamble. We're just going to make some money. Click 2. We're going to run that one.
It's cohort.
Let's trash it. I will gain a credit. Or, yeah, should have done that in the other order. Oh, well. Gain a credit, draw a card. And then...
Didn't what in the other order? Okay.
It's fine.
More cards. It's
Yep.
fine.
Then I'm going to...
It's a static.
Then I'm going to play a Stargate.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm going to click this Stargate to run R&D.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Okay.
I get to see the top 3.
Oh, man, I can show Stargate. There we go. Top 3. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to reveal the top
1,
3.
Tattoo Bola. 2, Architect. 3, Scatterfield.
Okay, so this is actually kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm out of clicks. So if I trash the... All right, I can force you to draw the Architect and not an ice, so I'm going to trash the Tattoo Bola.
Oh, that's funny. Scatterfield is not... I guess I don't have Scatterfield in there. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
You trashing the Tattoo Bola.
Which means this will be on top, this will be the second one.
Is it? It's face up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it was revealed when it was trashed.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So
That's the end of my turn.
I'm going to res this Tranquility. I mandatorily draw that. I res this Spin Doctor to draw the Scatterfield and another card.
Scatterfield might have been Daria, but I have stuff.
He's got stuff.
Yeah. What are the subs on Scatterfield again? Is it just
Scatterfield is a 3-cost code gate that is 0 strength, and it says while this ice is the only piece of ice protecting this server, it gets +4 strength. 2 subs, you may install 1 card from HQ and end the run.
Okay.
I don't know how I missed Scatterfield. That's annoying.
The card?
Oh, I know how I missed it. Yeah. It's the only one of these cards that I don't have accounted for, sorry. If Lou is on Botulus, I like the Tattoo Trash more. Okay, so then we're going to use this Tranquility Home Grid, because that seems like a cool thing to do. We're going to install... this here. We're going to gain 2 credits off of the Tranquility. We'll install this, click 2 in front of it.
Gee, I wonder.
And then we'll install this, click 3. And then we'll res this Mercia Ballard. And when your action phase ends, you may install 1 piece of ice from HQ. It's that. And I did it.
Oh,
wait, I'm sorry.
Wait.
How does this work? Wait, you may install, sorry, Mercia. This won't be difficult.
So,
you may install 1 piece of ice from HQ, paying 1 credit less. If you do, move this upgrade to the root of the server that piece of ice is protecting.
So,
Yeah. So keep saying so.
not R&D when I have a Stargate on the field?
Oh, that's true. I can put it here.
Yeah, you install
Yeah.
the ice anywhere, and then
Anywhere.
it moves the Mercia
So I could have
Ballard.
like put it on the Tranquility and then moved it over there.
Right.
So sure. Okay. Let's do that.
That felt like it might be a good thing to
Um,
do. Yeah, there's no good way to put upgrades on R&D. Visualize it.
Yeah. I kind of goofed that a bit. You know what? I'm gonna not do this. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
There. I didn't res it. I didn't install it.
You just installed the ice with that
I'll install
click
the ice
instead.
with the click instead.
Okay.
Yes, I got so distracted by shiny new cards that I forgot I was just gonna straight up lose the game on Stargate.
Yeah, that does seem. Yeah, that's a possibility. Okay.
Thanks,
so
Monomi.
You now have 6 credits. I think I know what that is. We are going to do click 1, cookbook. Click 2, Botulus.
Feels bad.
Comes in with 2. Click 3, Stargate there.
Wow.
Is that a Brawn? I think it's a Brawn.
It's not a Braun. I'll go to 0.
Ooh.
It's a mick.
Interesting.
Yeah, it feels bad to go that low, but...
So I'm going to use the 2 viruses to break the oh, do I? Or do I do the lose a click and end the run?
I think you do lose a click and then the run.
To remove? But then I can get in here and get what I think is an architect deployment test.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah. I feel like pressured, Nick.
I know. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the
Turn
2
1 Stargate,
clicks. So I'll let it end the run.
Okay.
And then last click, I will run over here. Would you like to res that ice? Oh.
I'm not going to res it.
Yeah, trashing Tranquid Grid not happening.
It would be good, huh?
Yeah, it would be good.
All right, so no res.
Yep, I will
you can
access
have
this project Ingaton.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like how I have to type project. I need to change that to be...
And we're just going to do that little button.
There's a lot of projects, so you're just like tabbing for, like, find it. There it is.
If only we had a funny little guy to trash. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm hosed so far. Go ahead.
Anyway,
That's it,
no,
right?
that was my turn.
Okay,
Yep.
mandatory draw. The saving grace is that I have a tranquility to like help me bounce back.
Yeah.
So install for 2. These probably would have been fine to just spin back in.
Poetri trigger. Yeah. You could have installed a piece of ice from your hand when I stole.
Yeah. All right, let's
Yep.
actually make that happen, huh? So first time each turn, right? So Poetri is going to fire. It's going to go here. I'm going to gain 2 off of that.
No. Hang on. Poetri can only install a piece of ice from your hand, right? Or one.
Whenever an agenda is stolen, you may install 1 non-agenda card from HQ.
Oh, okay.
Non-agenda card.
Why did I think it was ice? I don't know.
So it's this one.
That seems okay.
That's
All
2
right.
credits. Then on my turn,
Yep.
I have a mandatory? I don't think I have. Have I? I had that. No, I have a mandatory draw. Did I?
Don't remember. Let's say no. Draw a card.
If you install it in that remote, the runner can access it. You were mid-access. You were mid-access.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, because I am still accessing.
I really don't care. So you access this Mercia, but
Okay.
I get 2 credits. You want to trash it and go to 1?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, I'd go to 2
Why?
because I'm Lou and I haven't trashed a card.
You haven't trashed a card yet.
I think that's worth.
Sure.
But, yeah.
It's fine. I'm going to bounce back a
Go
little
to
bit.
2, draw a card. That's fine.
Then
right.
I'm mandatory because I don't think I have.
Sure.
Then, I don't like that. Click to draw. We'll install here to get 2 more. That was click 2. And then click for credit. You.
All right. I am going to
Oh, I totally forgot about like the timing on Poetri.
click to draw. Click to draw.
Yeah.
Oh, we love that.
It should be noted that we straight up have not played with any of these cards before, really.
Yeah, no. These decks are entirely untested. I'm going to install this Nuka. And then last click, I'm going to Stargate at R&D. I hit the MIC. I will break the end the run. Do you want to trash it to make me end the run unless I lose a click, which would just be end the run?
It's tempting
I know.
because every turn you're just going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of this
Botulus goes.
stinker.
Nuka is only 2 counters. All right, fine. Caught me cheating.
But you haven't used it yet. Yeah.
That is true. Yes.
It draws
But
3.
Well, I put it out on 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the. Yeah, I was thinking. I always get that and Earthrise. So they both do 6 cards, but in weird ways.
Soon that will fade from your memory.
Probably not. Anyway, you're up.
Like the MIC is like kind of annoying in this matchup because of I don't know how many botulisks be on, but I'm Nick with his sleight of hand. I'm sure that it's more than one.
Oh, it's all three.
Yeah.
The breakers in here are Botulus and Audrey.
All right, so we'll spin back the Tattoo Bola and the Cohort. As much as the new upgrade is shiny and cool, I think these will help me not lose the game before mandatory.
Gotcha.
And hopefully we can get some ice, because Tattoo Bola is like a lot better in this matchup with your, with Botulus.
Yes.
As a breaker.
Yep.
Like, you can't get in, or you're going to lose one of those programs that you got to reinstall.
Yep. Always a problem.
Why am I getting those? There we go. Okay, so a mandatory draw. We know what's there, because we are paying attention.
I definitely do.
We'll do... one. Two. Is that right? 1, 2. Let's get a little defensive in here. And then what are my numbers? Click for credit.
Okay.
There we go.
I am going to click this Nuka for 3, 2, 3. Delightful. All right. So, what am I most scared of in that deck? A whole lot of things, I think, but Anyway, that was click 1.
Yes.
Click 2.
Tranquility MVP so far.
Yeah.
When you score an agenda, look at the top 3 cards of R&D. There we go.
Yeah.
Look at the top 3 cards of R&D. You may install one non-agenda card from among them. Non-agenda card from among them.
Yep. Man, this is kind of an awkward hand, and I don't really have anything to do that with. Is that the... Not for this turn.
It's like sports medal, but the game makes you draw.
Kind of. Yeah, it's like... It's not because the other side of it, the install from HQ, is like way more limited.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of ways. Like, that was the part that kind of made me worry about the card, but I think it is actually going to...
I wonder why it was install one non-agenda. I guess because otherwise you just build one Hyper Glacier remote and you just go jam, jam, jam.
Yeah. Man, this is a weird hand because I have let myself get too poor.
You sure did.
Yeah. I think I just need to eat my medicine and click for 2 credits, which is sad.
With all those cards in hand.
Yeah, 7 in hand, which stinks. But
just
we're
a spoonful.
Gonna do it.
Clicks.
Yep.
Credits.
Yeah, we're very good at deck building around here. Gonna pitch that.
Face up.
No, yeah.
Oh, eventually face up.
Yeah. And oh gosh, that's a hard decision. I think it's that one. Yeah. So it's a ritual and a botulus.
Okay.
2 botuli binned.
Okay. Ritual hitting the bin. Mandatory draw. What did we decide is important here? Okay.
So Supernaut, I think you're correct. The issue is that it doesn't have the agenda base that Asa had. And I'm finding that to be a bit of a restriction.
Well, not yet.
True, yes.
Even
but like...
Yeah. It's going to be like austere times for agenda selection for a bit, I think.
Yeah.
And we're just going to have to adapt, generally speaking, to that. Yeah, we're all used to... We're spoiled for choice on all these different agendas.
Right, to be
It's
able
big
to
meta.
go, all right, I'm going to have like 14 agendas in here because I'm running a bunch of 3-1s and 2-1s and stuff. And then, and they're tempo for me, whether they get stolen or not, you know?
I was chatting with Andre when we were doing the card overview lay thing, and I think just generally speaking, everybody's going to have to get used to the idea of a lower powered level game, and it's like it's not a bad thing.
No,
everything came down. Most everything. We'll see. We'll see if there's some dominant. Hopefully not that there's some big dominant strategy force, but
yeah, that's what you get the ban list for.
Yeah. I'll go. What's the thing I should do? I wonder. Like preset? That doesn't make sense. Draw. This doesn't feel as good as an ASA group.
Really?
I'm gonna pre-install that over there, and then I'm gonna advance this once.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to click a Nuka. Click one. Click two.
Without Project Vitruvius, we all live in difficult times. I mean, we got the new 3.2.
Yeah.
Project Ingaton.
Which is neat because it does the installing like automatically. I don't know. I like it. I'm going to install an Audrey, which will come in with one. Thank you, Cookbook.
Yes. Dividends 1. So have we figured out what dividends numbers mean?
I got to think it means for every X advancement over the requirement, you get one agenda counter on this.
Not for every X
for every
being the number that you have to get over? So it's either the hurdle you have to get past or the reward, right?
I think it's the hurdle.
You think?
Yes.
Okay, so because dividends 2, it's like for every 2 you get past, you get one more agenda power.
Because that's the only way to do Beal.
Oh, actually, so there's only one place where there's a number on here that matches it, right? So it says when you score this agenda, place 1 agenda counter on it for each excess advancement counter.
Oh, so that would actually imply the other way around.
It's the other way around.
Ah.
Yeah. Yes. It's the
that's
it's ever
weird.
amount over dividends is the reward.
Huh.
Yes.
So are they? Wait. So they're saying that they intend to print ones that are like
2 counters
2.
per. Yeah. Yeah. Weaker effects probably.
Sure. That's like
It makes you not be able to do Beal things.
right.
Yeah.
Like Beal, unless Beal says for every 2 agenda counters on this, it's worth 1 additional.
Then you just
point,
don't use the keyword.
Exactly.
It's not dividends anymore.
Yeah. I think it's cheaper or easier on everything to do it.
When your discard phase ends, you may remove 1 hosted power counter to install 1 card from archives, ignoring all costs. Yeah, ignoring all costs. That's good. Okay.
Anyway.
Sorry, you installed an Audrey.
Yeah, so I nuked, I installed an Audrey. I am now going to
Run like hell. Eyes closed.
Stargate there.
With your eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 click left.
Correct.
No reason.
Yep. No reason at all.
Okay, I'm going to res this drafter.
Interesting. Okay. That is 3 strength. So if I pitch this strike fund to Audrey,
Oh, look, you're getting money.
I go to 2. And then use the Audrey counter to break 2.
Yep.
Then I am in. I will then Stargate you.
Hollow Man. Drafter. Auto campaign.
I think it's got to be the Hollow Man, right? Does that make sense?
Don't know.
Yeah,
Stargate choices are hard for me.
It's true. Yeah, I very rarely play with Stargate, so
Yep.
I am gonna do Hollow Man, I think.
Hollow Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which will charge Audrey.
Yes, these go back on top in that order.
Mm-hmm.
You have a click left.
Yeah, I do. Let's run. Yep. There.
I don't like you.
I know.
No res. You can have my off-world.
Okay.
I knew either way I couldn't manage to defend that. If I don't res this, then you have a counter.
Yep. I'd have 2 at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if I do res it, I tax you a counter, but then I can't res this.
Yeah.
and you get an either way. And it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just, as soon as you installed this, it was just like, ugh.
Yep. So this was, Stargate doesn't trigger Audrey or Loup. What?
Oh, good.
Trash one of the
Take this
revealed
back.
cards. Oh, so I'm not accessing
You're not
the card, so
accessing
Audrey
it.
doesn't work.
You're not accessing
And this
it.
is you are accessing.
Yeah,
Holy
that's right.
cow.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so I didn't trigger Loup, right? Did I draw a card?
You didn't. I don't know.
I had 5 in hand. I then
You
nuke it to 8, 7, 8. I installed the Audrey in the strike fund, so I'm okay there. Okay.
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
All right, there we go. All right.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't charge Audrey.
Well, we can edit videos very well.
But do I...
All right, I put this back.
Yeah. But you have 2 credits.
I know.
So I'm still going to run it and see.
I would have... See, this whole thing's screwed up.
Because of the...
No, because you wouldn't have had to spend the Audrey counter. It would have been 1, then you would have run it anyway. So, okay, you run it, you steal it.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, so same net effect.
And you access this tranquility.
What happened here?
What?
Why am I at 3? I should be at 4.
Yeah, I hit the 1 button by accident
Okay.
instead of the 2.
All right, well, I owe you a card, and I think it is going to be this Hannah.
Nick.
Oh, and you get a free install from hand.
Yeah, I got a free install from hand. Hooray. Hooray. Non-agenda.
Non-agenda.
It's going to be that.
Remember, I can access it
Yep.
because that's where I stole it.
Yep.
So I'm accessing it if you install it.
Yeah,
there.
we should do that when it actually happens.
Yep, I can't do anything about that.
Wage workers.
You're good.
I've gotten the 4 credits, which is
All right.
nice.
Anyway, you
It's
are
in
up.
my nice remote, which is not where I want it to be. Then I mandatory draw. Like, I think it's just tranquility fodder, just to like get the credit bounce back.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I gotta pay the 2 that I got off of it just to like draw, or click for 4. Whereas I could just click for 2 and do something else instead. Yeah, this is a tight spot. Where are those dang fully ops when you need them, huh?
Right.
Do I draw? I don't like drawing here. Well, at least you're gonna run out of gas over here.
Right.
That
The Stargate Audrey thing is an issue.
yeah.
Yeah, that you are accessing. It's a heck of a line of text.
I will draw. Then I'll install and click for 2. Okay.
All right. I have no start of turn triggers because that's how this works. Let's see.
Go ahead.
Please tell me your console is Demolisher. Is that the trash cost of ice is 1 less or something? I think, but it's like 4 to install.
Demolisher.
Trash cost of each corp card is lowered by 1. The first time each turn you trash a corp card, gain 1. Huh. So that doesn't have the loot text. So that would work with Stargate. Interesting.
Not a sys up. Hey, Zeroth. What's up, Phil?
Not a psyop, yes. All right. I have some things to do. And that first thing that I'm going to do is a little morning ritual.
Oh, you gonna do a puzzle?
Yeah.
You do your Wordle.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to draw 3 cards.
I'm making an alt art for Magdalene just doing Wordle.
Yeah. Just
It needed 2 MU, not 1. Yeah.
click 2. I'm going to install this simul chip.
Do it.
Click 3. I'm going to run there.
This
Wait,
thing?
You didn't overinstall that.
I did not. You know what it is.
Okay, I'm going to click 3, install a Gourmand, pitching the Audrey because of MU.
Yay.
And then...
Because of MU, wow.
Yes.
Pitching the Audrey? What are you up to? Oh, you got your
simul
simul chip.
chip.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then, because I needed a simul chip it anyway.
But now how do you get through this?
Well, I flicker and then.
No, you trying to get into here with that?
And then I flicker and
Nicholas,
and I do
just get rid of this.
And you just want me to get rid of Stargate because you want me to get rid of Stargate.
You got another in there, don't you? Do you already get rid of it? Or don't make this play. Get your console out. That's the card we all want to see.
Well, yes, but
draw for it.
It's not. How much have I drawn already?
Lots.
Yeah.
I don't know. What other cards you got in there?
Jiminy Christmas.
I was wondering if we had too much draw in this deck.
Let's not do the Gormand. Let's do the Audrey. Let's just leave it there.
Okay.
I have not run yet. I'm here.
Sorry.
Makes me sad.
Sorry.
Fine. Now I will.
Did this have a counter or no?
No, it did not.
Hydraulic press.
Full government name of Nicholas. Yeah.
Nicholas P. Mason.
Let's. Nope. Nope. You had a 1 in 26 shot.
I think I actually know your middle name, but I like P. It was fun.
What am I doing?
Nicholas Paprakash Nation Mason.
Yep, that's how it is pronounced. I'm gonna run at your drafter.
Just okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna flicker this Audrey with this simul chip.
Oh, okay. We're not.
Bing, boom.
We're not hitting the drafter.
Goes to 1.
All right.
And then I pitch the Steelskin Scarring to draw 2.
Using the Audrey.
Yep, and then I will use the Audrey to get through, and then I Stargate you. That was all Stargate.
You were Stargating. Retroactive. Stargate.
Everybody saw that it was a Stargate.
Okay, you got a Marcia Ballard, a drafter, and a cohort guidance program.
I think that it's that one.
You really don't want me to have my cohorts, huh?
Correct. Anyway, I owe you some cards now. Wait, I have another click left. Holy cow!
It's raining clicks.
It's a raining clicks.
Hallelujah.
I will click for a credit. I might have put a little more draw in here than was needed.
I thought maybe there was I almost said, and I was like, he looked at the deck.
Money.
I'm not gonna. All right, so I'm going to res.
Yeah. Remember how that worked out for you last week?
I'm going to res an auto campaign. It could cost me 2.
I owe you a bunch of cards. But.
Sure. When I res it, load 6 onto it.
So I think I'm going to pitch this Cacophony and this Stargate.
We'll do the for the stream's sake. There's 6. Load 6 onto it. When it's empty, trash it and gain double click. When your turn begins, take 2 credits from this asset. So we'll do that. It cost. I think I paid for it. So, like I paid for it and then I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is on 3 then. No, 2.
Yep.
Yep. That makes more sense. So 4 credits left, represented with 2 power counters, 2 each. Then we do a mandatory draw.
Derek, I don't know why you would think it's a traditional Catholic middle name. I did go to Catholic school, but my family is notably not Catholic.
As noted.
As noted in the histories.
I think we go res this wage workers.
Okay.
For 2.
Love it.
We do install for 2.
Gain 2. Love it.
That was 1 install.
Yep.
Then we'll do. I need that to. I see what I've done to myself. I've put myself in a pickle.
In a pickle. When does wage workers give you the click? Can you say, I click to install, wage workers gives you the click back, and then you over install the wage workers? I don't think so.
With the last click, yes. With the extra one you get.
No.
Oh, I see.
Like, is it after
no, whenever you finish taking an action.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So no. So click 1. Click 2, I think will be that there for 1. Because I don't, this thing. And then click 3, you might wonder what it is. You might. It's going to be this one. It's for 1. Then I get a click back with wage workers. And it's going to be a click for a credit, which I use to pay for these things.
That's some mirror morph stuff
I
right
did it.
there.
I mirror morphed it. That was, so far, not a totally finely
Not
functioning
you don't think
machine.
So? You don't think so?
Go ahead.
Huh. Weird. Okay. I'm going to...
I mirror morphed that turn to death. I can't wait for whatever you need to preface with a hand pause motion.
I'm going to click for 3 credits and play a sure gamble.
Sick. That was some sick beats.
Anyway, so now it's your turn again.
You got money again.
That was the turn.
All right, this 6 down, I get 2. This is my daily cast. My daily cast with a boom at the end, which is cool.
Not really a boom, more of a running hop.
I forgot to do something.
Okay. That was your Mercia Ballard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It didn't matter.
Okay.
I did a mandatory draw. I get rid of this wage workers.
Sacrilege.
I install here.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep it in the right order. Install there. I gain 2 credits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. I'm gonna segment things a bit here. There we go. Segment. That's not right.
Stack?
Stagger.
There you go.
Stagger. All right. So it was mandatory draw. It was install.
Serpentine.
It's then draw and advance. Yeah. Advance. And then res this, which is expensive in this deck. It feels expensive. And it's going to move over here. And then I'm going to install this for 1 less with Mercia.
Got it.
Cool.
All right. My turn begins. And I have money now. I'm going to click to draw a card. Gonna click to draw a card.
Now you have the opposite problem, and you need the cards when you have the money.
Mm-hmm.
Looking through the heap.
Yeah, just a little bit of overview there.
I want to see this console. I want to see the console.
Yeah, I agree. I would like to see the
Why
console.
didn't we stack the deck? I'm mulling for the console, even if it makes no sense.
I think that is correct. I'm going to click to... Also, learning that Audrey does not work with Stargate.
Mid-game.
Pretty sad.
Yeah.
When you've like built the whole deck around it.
Relearning. We definitely knew this.
I mean, probably at some point, but...
No, you definitely did. And I did. I did too. I tried this early on, like 2 years ago, and then realized it didn't work, and it was sad.
So I drew 2. All right. We're just doing some setup. I've got you under pressure.
Oh, cacophony.
We're going to do a cacophony.
Cacophony.
Cacophony. And then...
Sorry, everybody.
I'm going to install
doing that.
this little old simul chip
So,
for 1.
the first time each turn you steal or trash a corp card, place a power counter on this resource. Whenever your action phase ends, you may remove 2 to sabotage 3. Got it.
Yep.
So you can trash and this still works with it.
Yes, it does work with,
That's good.
with Stargate. Like, that is the best thing. Doesn't work with Phoenix, which is really bugs me. But
What about Slay the Spire, John?
Cacaw, the
Cacaw!
bird things. Yeah, exactly. You gain strength. You gain power counters.
Rituals.
Yep,
You know
every
what-
turn.
You know what I was very sad
Wait.
about Slay the Spire?
Rituals.
Yeah. A
Rituals?
ritual.
Okay, all right.
We got a theme cooking for this thing.
Yeah, we do.
STS.
This is the Slayer of the
It's the
Spire
cultist
deck.
deck.
Yes. Yeah.
I was sad when you get to that one event with the 50% good, 50% bad mask face lady. You know what I'm talking about inside the Spire?
Yeah.
And you get the bird mask. You ever gotten the bird mask?
No.
It's one of the 50% is a bird mask. And I was both disappointed and delighted to find out that it does not, in fact, give you ritual every time you play. Like, it just...
That would be insane, yes. Does it just make you call a lot?
It just makes you caw at the beginning of every fight.
Sick.
You just go, caw!
No, that's a pretty good reward. That's a 50% in the win column.
Yeah. I have now recently, by the way, I'm on Ascension 17 as the floor on all 4 of them finally, and I've done 20 on 2 of them. I have 17 on 2, and I'm like slowly working my way through. All right, auto campaign.
Good Lord.
2 credits.
Right. Yep.
What?
The auto campaign.
Yep.
That's what I was supposed to do that turn.
Yeah.
That's what I was supposed to. That was what I was setting up to do.
2 credits, and I'm going to use
Whoopsie.
Bad Pub for clicks here. That seems good. I have a 5-click turn.
It is trashed.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is like the new MCA. Only you don't lose a click every turn. It's like It's like half of an MCA policy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like MCA.
It gives you 2 clicks.
Yep.
There we go.
Sure. Okay.
Then I mandatorily draw. Hiya. Then I go advance, score. So that's 2.
Wait. You put 3 on it.
I guess I'll go 3. You got sleight of hand me. You got me.
Look, I'm just...
Triple advance. Did I pay for all of those?
You did. You picked up 3 from here and you put them over
there
there.
are 4 indeed on it. Good. It is an architect deployment test. Mm-hmm. I'm going to score 2.
All right.
When I score it, I look at the top 5. And I install and res one of those, ignoring all costs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They do stay in order.
Yes. I'll install and res this Hagen
Don't like that.
on the outermost, because that seems good. Here, everybody can see my cards. That's good to know. It's good to know. Okay. These all stay there. I have 2 clicks left. I've scored some points.
Poetry,
I get to do a poetry.
which is look at the top 3.
Yeah, I look at the
And
top
install
3
one.
and install one non-agenda card from among them. That's not bad.
And with the architect, you can trigger it so the architect goes first, which clears out one of the cards
Yeah,
that
to
moves another
reach
one
deeper.
into the 3. Yeah.
Install one non-agenda card. Yep, it's going to be this. Ooh, it's interesting. It's going to be this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it install and res? No, it's just install.
Yep.
That is a Tranquility Fire. Gains me 2.
Mm-hmm.
These go back.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will install here for 1 of these clicks, and then last click advance this new card.
Aha.
And then this can move and install ice.
Yep.
But I will leave it here.
Okay. All right. Feeling a little pressured. Not a fan.
Well, the start of my game was
It's true.
not exactly unstressful.
Yeah, I can imagine. Let's do some drawing.
3 installs for Eva. The CTK on the 3rd is using rotation.
Reminder that Poetry can't install agendas. So if that was a Poetry install. Oh.
The casual tournament kit.
This can't be your Poetry install. We'll just say it was the other way around. You're
That's
fine.
right. Non-agenda. It was non-agenda.
Oh, because the other one was Architect Deployment
I
Test.
pulled this out of this stack. It should be this card. Hold on. Where did this one come from?
No idea.
That was in my hand. That
think
was
it was in your
mandatory. That was
hand,
my
yeah.
mandatory draw. So this one is going to be that. Then these stay there. I've fixed it. I've put the card I had advanced back in the spot where it was. Sorry about that.
Okay.
And then it'll be this card is an install, no advance.
Gotcha.
That still gives me the credits.
So you
no
still
advance.
have a click.
No, because I put these 2 down.
Well, this one was off of
That was in my
Poetry.
hand. Oh yeah, poetry. That's right.
Right.
Poetry.
Then install from your hand.
So it was
Didn't advance.
It
You
was
still have a
advance,
click.
Advance.
Yep.
Poetry
Poetry and eight.
from my hand, and then
Yep.
last click I'll advance. Okay, back to where we were.
Okay.
Good.
Got it.
Different card.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
We got there. It's all good.
Poetry.
I've drawn a card.
Non-agendas. On steal or score. It's like sports.
It's
Damn, these noobs are cheaters. Yeah, seriously. Derek.
going to. Okay, now we're doing the thing. I'm going to install this Gourmand and trash this Audrey.
Gourmand.
Install a Botulus there.
That seems good.
That'll come in with 2. That brings me down.
Oh, because you're going to now
3.
do cacophony stuff. Cacophony.
And I'm going to run over there.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have let you have that. All right, I'm going to res this Tatubola.
Okay. All right. I will spend 1 to get through it. You want to swap?
No.
Okay. I will see that card.
It's an auto campaign.
I'm gonna use the Gourmand to trash it. I will.
The Gourmand. Oh, because you're on 2 credits.
3 credits.
Three.
But I want to do this. I draw a card off Gourmand. I
Yep.
draw one off Loup. I draw one. I gain a credit off Loup.
Yep.
I put a charge on Cacophony, and I think that's the end of my coolness.
That is the end of it.
Do I
There's
want
no more
to-
coolness, Nick.
Yeah, but do I flicker out the Audrey right now before my turn ends?
No, because you have cookbook. You have cookbook.
Yeah.
Cost you a credit?
Is
No,
it 3?
It
It costs
it's
me
free.
nothing.
Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah.
Yes, you should do it.
All right, fine. We'll put out the Audrey with the simul chip. I don't like using all my simul chips
But
as
this
fast.
now has rearmed your
true.
breaker,
It's true.
and you have this, and that's good.
Yep. Okay. I'm on 5. You are up.
Mandatory draw. I sure wish I had an ice in my hand. That would have been cool.
MU check. Fuck, I can't. Yep.
This is a children's program.
Never
This
mind.
is a children's card game.
Ding dang
Where's-
it. Oh gosh.
1, 2,
I can't.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You can get rid of this botulus.
Let's not.
I mean, over here, what am I installing here? At this point,
I don't know.
nothing.
Something.
Never again.
You're gonna put something there you
maybe
don't
if
care
I
about.
want to
Yeah.
like drag you through this, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's going to charge the coffee. I'm really not jamming things here. I would probably trash this. This did the job. That gives you flexibility for future stuff. I don't know.
I guess you're right. I don't
That's
like
what I
that either.
think. That's-
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I just want to simul chip out Gourmands.
Now I'm going to install stuff here, though.
No.
But you can break it with the Audrey.
Stop it.
You can break it with the Audrey, and the Tatchable is less punishing.
Yeah, it's true. But I still have to spend a card. Gorsh. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, where's the -1, you know?
Yeah, the MU is a problem.
Yep.
So the original version of this deck was using Keiko as a console just for the +2 MU. And I think that might be good.
All
but
you need is your console.
yeah, getting any MU would be good. Get rid of the chip? No. Fine. People won't let me cheat.
Let me cheat. All right, mandatory draw.
Yep.
Mandatory draw. I know what card's next. I do actually know. Okay, I know. I remember.
I think that one's an agenda.
This one?
No, the one that you just drew.
You're not right. And in fact, now you'll never know because I played full 3-card Monty at you, and you weren't even looking.
Brennan, haven't you seen our scoops? Scrub back. We got a whole video. It's a whole video.
Are your scoops these 2 handsome gentlemen I see before me? That's funny. Do I take a beat? Take a beat. 1.
Oh, what am I installing over there? There's nothing I want to
now
install
the situation's
over there.
different, and I do
all right,
sound like that. I will admit.
Yeah, exactly like that. What am I going to install? Oh.
I'm like Seinfeld, but dumber. What am I gonna install? That's what you sounded like sounding like me. Install click for 2. Because I can like chill for a minute here, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. It's my turn now?
Yeah.
Cool. My turn begins.
What's the deal with installs?
What's the deal?
This is like the meme version of that guy's voice.
I'm going to install this bling.
I think that Seinfeld honestly believes that he's the most important person on the planet.
I think that is correct. You should bring up the card for bling.
Bling! You
I got
it!
bling!
You got some bling. Love it.
And then, just to make you spend more time
Yeah.
doing things with cards,
Make him res
On
HQ
screen.
ice, etc.
make him res HQ ice. That's not bad. I did. You do have 2 cards in HQ, huh?
He is low. I clipped.
I drew. No, I just blinged, right? Yeah, no, that's what I was going to do with my other 2 clicks, but that probably isn't necessary.
Oh God, Jerry Seinfeld's next girlfriend is currently being potty trained.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
I
feel yucky.
Let's run HQ.
Okay. So remind. Let's. We have the text up, right? But whenever you install a card without spending credits, you may host the top card of your stack face up on this hardware, and then you can play it or install it as if it were there. But at the end of the turn, you have to trash it.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's kind of like pseudo draw.
Yeah.
And but it's the without spending credits, so we got simul chips for that. I've already used 2 of them, so that's...
You've done the thing a bunch.
Yeah, I just haven't had the bling.
Now you got the bling.
Anyway, HQ.
HQ.
Let's run HQ.
No gourmand. 2 credits. That's interesting. But there's some Mercia here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do I care?
I don't know. It's another agenda, probably.
But your cacophony is the thing.
It's true. It is steal or score. It
Yep,
charges
yep,
off,
yep,
so
yep,
remember that.
Yep. Just thinking.
Yeah, meet your second wife is a great
SNL skit.
bit.
Yeah, that's very good. Meet your second wife.
They bring out the college girl and
In front of the other wives?
no, they bring out the college. That's my favorite because they're all like 6-year-olds or something.
Yeah.
8-year-olds,
Right.
and then they bring out the college girl, and he's like, "The age gap's not that bad. The age gap's not that bad." And then they're like, "Who is currently pregnant with your second wife?"
God. So messed up. It's super messed up.
So
You have
yeah.
2 clicks left, you say.
2 clicks.
That's right. Okay. I remember.
Pepperidge Farm members.
Cards in hand?
4.
4, you say.
4, I say.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. On approach.
Ooh. On approach.
I think this makes sense.
How are you doing
I'm
stuff on
good.
approach?
I'm good. No, you're good.
Oh, Audrey.
Yeah. I could do Audrey things. All right. So yeah, let's access the hand first. We'll access 1 from the hand first. It's 1, 2, 3. That one.
Scatterfield.
Okay. That stays.
Oh, I can't pull Scatterfield up.
It's true. Then I will access Mercy Ballard. Yep. I will trash it for 2, which I will get 1 back. Audrey will charge. I will draw a card. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in hand. Nothing really to do there. Yeah, let's...
Don't love the Mercias in this deck.
we're on there.
Here.
Stargate? Yeah, I could Stargate here, huh? Oops. It's not the worst. Yeah, let's go for a Stargate.
Stargating.
We'll Stargate. We got Stargate.
I will res another drafter.
Oh, okay. All right, first drafter, I'm going to Strike Fund.
Okay.
And Audrey.
Yep.
Second.
money.
Why?
Strike fund?
Oh, gain money. I thought you said pay money.
Nope.
No, that was the whole thing. They are extra big D6 spin downs can be.
Dan, they're from Burger Tokens. They made an XL set of the spin down counters, including cool star ones, which are sort of
Rainbow Roadie.
Yeah.
I'm going to trash my other bling to pump to the other one and then get through with Audrey, and then I'm going to break that thing.
Okay. We get 1, Architect. 2, Fully Op. 3, Precious Inktan. Oh, boy.
Let's trash the arc. Oh. So if I trash the Architect and then go back and get it, yeah, I will trash the Architect.
Architect.
Yep, the Architect.
And then trash is the thing, but it doesn't do.
It's
that.
I've already done this.
But it does
this.
this.
Is once a turn. Nope, it doesn't do this because it's only when you're accessing.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. And then I'm going to run Archives. So these 2 go back on top in this order.
Yes.
And then I'm running Archives.
Okay. You get this.
Mm-hmm.
You steal 2.
Mm-hmm. And then I will Sabotage 3.
Yep. And you get 1, 2, 3.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And then
All right. All right. All right.
Good noises.
Yep. That's my turn.
That's funny. Then we'll go mandatory draw. This is easy and I can deal with it. There's no problems here. Click for 2 for sure. Click for 2. Click for 3. Okay. 1 in hand to you. I wonder what Eric drew.
Is that worth it?
I mean, you knew the order of these.
Yes.
So when I sabotaged, you knew that I saved the agenda that you otherwise would have. If I sabotage straight off the top of here, you run this again and the game's over.
Right.
So I had to do the
that's
2
a spin, which I assume
it was
it's
not a spin.
so,
Otherwise, I would have
All right, so the 2
not let you get the points.
hand. Yeah. I'm in kind of an awkward spot just because of that Audrey being.
It's the agenda's in hand. We know
Yeah.
the agenda's in hand. Everybody knows this.
Yep. It's just about whether I can get there without screwing myself up money-wise. Like, the money is really tight at the moment, and my methods of getting there, stall breaker, run HQ, I kind of think that might be it, but then I am really
You got to get in.
close.
I mean,
I got to get in. You have 6 credits, so I can afford to draw 1. Okay. Click 2. I'm going to install this Audrey.
comes in with a counter.
Yep. Click 3. We run here.
Res another drafter.
I will. Do I just let that fire? Can I see your bin?
Yep. There's 3 face downs, and then we got Mercia, 2 autos, wage workers, cohort, Hollow Man, Mercia, and Mick.
Okay, and the face downs are a scatter field, a fully op, and 1 unknown card.
Good job.
I know. So I'm worried about if the unknown card is Managarm. Exactly Managarm. Oh, but no, I can't let you add any to HQ.
That's
okay.
the other
that's
saving
what it
grace.
is. Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to pitch the strike fund, gaining 2, use the Audrey to break through the drafter. I get to the second one. If it's your 4th drafter, we got problems.
It's an ablative.
It's an ablative. So it still does give me issues.
And it does the thing.
Yep.
res
It
this.
gets to
I get to install one
a
non-agenda
different
card from
server.
HQ or archives in the root of or protecting another server.
could have set up a turn or 2, Dan, but instead, I didn't.
He pushed. He pushed.
Exactly.
Sorry, these are face down.
I am then just going to click to draw to end my turn, and then it'll be your turn. How many strike funds have I gone through? 3
this is
strike funds,
funny.
1 steel skin.
It's going to be the Hollow Man.
Oh, installs there, gets tranquility.
Yeah, Tranquility Money. Mm-hmm. So these are all face up. Because if I take like an auto and put it out here, it's just an easy trash for you, which is like not what I want. And these are face down.
Daria, there are not fermenters in the deck only because of the MU issues that we already saw.
Yeah.
I think the Stargate Audrey is probably a little too invested. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I have thoughts. Topan thoughts, actually, but...
I'm going to res this cohort.
Aha!
I think this works. I flip up this wage workers.
Yep.
To put an advancement counter.
So that was the unknown card.
On there.
Yep.
Then I go double advance on this and score an architect.
Okay.
Then I do architect stuff.
Or poetry. You can
or
order
poetry.
them however you want.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think you actually want to do poetry first. Does this make sense?
I think...
Because it means that you...
It means that I have more reach for...
Architect can do any card, right? Install and res.
Yes. I want to do the poetry first in this case. Oh, but I've already gotten my Tranquility Fire.
It's always ADT first? Okay. All right. You scored this agenda whenever you score an agenda. I don't know why that
well,
would
it's
be first,
like...
but...
No, I think Darius saying that like usually you want to do this first.
Gotcha.
In this case, I guess because you can move the fourth up to the third to allow access to this, but if you do this, then it might let you see a sixth card. So I don't know if it's always here. I would love to hear why you think it is in this case. I'm going to do the opposite because I'm a scrub. I'm going to do this first.
Okay.
I'm going to look at these 3 cards right here.
More info over less. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, because then you're looking at 5. You know the order you're installing them in, right? So you're looking at 5. You do the ADT. You can install and res, and then do
I did already
one.
Tranquility this turn, because I did... No, that was on your turn.
That was on my turn. Yep,
Good.
That was because of the ablative.
Good.
Yep, so you're good there.
All right, so I will do... Oh, man. I only have 4 points, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of town. What is this deck we made?
It's not running seamless is what it's doing.
It's not. It really wants to.
I know.
I'm going to install this here.
Okay.
With poetry.
Yep.
And then I'm going to look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll install... This there for 2. Now, if it's an agenda, do I need to show it?
No, because
with an
you
ADT?
may... Well, it says you may install and res.
Is this where I go, Judge, I need to show that it's an agenda? It's an agenda.
Good.
No, it says you... Not may. You may install and res. Oh,
but I don't know if install and res is the same thing.
I think it is bracketed.
Okay, yeah,
yes, you
need to show it. So
it is an off-world.
It's an off-world. Okay.
And I gained the 2 off of it, and that was my turn. No, I resed, and I...
They went to 2 clicks, so you had to click it twice to score it. You still have 1 click.
I have a click left, right?
So you can actually advance the off-world.
Yes, but I don't want to do that.
Did you gain money off the off-world?
I got the 2 off of the off-world.
Okay.
I am going to click for a credit, and then it's your turn.
Got it. All right.
Sorry, that was kind of a...
Yeah, that was a brain burner. We're going to do a price.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, you get to do this thing, maybe.
Maybe. 2, 3,
you can definitely do it.
4. Okay, we can indeed do it. Let's install a simul chip for 0.
Yep.
These all get trashed. The price gets trashed. Bling hosts the top card of my stack face up. That's not... I mean, I guess it's fine. It got it out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll just trash it for you. That's fine.
But the simul chip being here is great.
Right. Yeah, that's a problem.
You have 3 credits, huh?
I do.
And there are 3 drafters on the table. Your other ice... that one is 0 strength if you res it. So I'm going to click for a draw and then run this remote.
Okay. 3 credits. That's
4,
the number.
I have 4 credits.
No, I have 3.
Yes.
Okay, you hit this Hagen.
Okay, I'm going to blink the simul chip.
Flicker.
Flicker the Audrey. Yep, it'll come in with 1. I pitch a steel skin.
Off of the Audrey.
To draw 2. Then I pitch a solidarity badge to get it to 6. Yep. Then I go through 2.
Sorry to interrupt. I feel like you say this is a thing I've noticed. You go pitch. I pitch a card when really you're using Audrey to pitch a card.
Yes, I'm pitching it. Yes,
and I feel like people might not.
So I'm going to 6 strength. Then I remove the virus counter, get through the Hagen, go ahead and hit the ablative barrier. Could be a tattoo bola too.
No res here.
Okay. I flickered, so I actually get to the bling does this.
That's right.
Because I flickered
it was
this
for free.
with the simul chip.
Is it whenever?
Yes, it's whenever. It's not the first time.
Yeah.
Yep. So I now have a steel skin sitting there. That's neat.
It's not going to do its thing though.
Not when it gets trashed.
Yeah.
But I still have a click left, so maybe that'll do it.
Let's res a Scatterfield. Go to 0. I think that stops you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it didn't. Oh, because I could get up to match it on. I didn't have
you
to
match
match it on
strength. You have no virus
yeah.
counters though.
No virus counters. That's not great. Okay.
Man, this is stressful.
Yeah.
It is a 0 strength. Yes, it is.
Yep.
It just doesn't.
Yep.
It still has. You may install 1 card from HQ and end the run on it though. So I'm gonna get to do both those.
Yes. Yeah. You may install a card from HQ if you want to. You got 1 card in HQ. Do you want to do that?
I don't. I kind of do, but then you just immediately win the game.
You should do it and let me do that.
No,
maybe
no. I won't do that. It ends the run.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna click to play this steel skin scarring for a credit to draw 3. Yeah, it sure is a hand. And then Cacophony will trash itself.
Oh man, I totally hate when I derail the chat with my celebrity aura. It does happen so frequently, Patrick. Your aura is that powerful. You can always rail the chat with your aura instead. Oh no, Brennan, no.
I'm gonna pitch this cookbook and try not to think about what was just said. Anyway, you're up.
Where could he have run,
Could
David?
have drawn 2.
There's a lot of ice to run
using
into.
The Audrey. So the thing is, you can't draw 2 using the Audrey because you can only play or install hosted cards as though they're in your grip. You can't trash cards off the bling to Audrey because Audrey says a trash 1 card from your grip.
Yeah,
it's not playing or installing. That's paying a cost.
Right. It's not in your grip.
Yep.
You can play it as if it were in your grip, but it's not in your grip.
Exactly.
Reel me with your... Oh no. John.
Okay. All right.
We're getting a little spicy.
Let's shut off chat.
No. No. Patrick, you've derailed things. Yeah, that's a big thing. Bling, it doesn't when it trashes the steel skins, it does not fire them. We confirmed this with Cephalopod earlier. It doesn't fire them because it's not in your hand. And steel skins, strike funds, buffer drive all say when they are trashed from your
grip
or
stack.
Grip or stack.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
they don't do those things. You can play them. Like if you draw you had the steel skin, you could have played it and gotten the events there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I have a cohort that can fire.
Yes.
So I can
pitch a card from HQ to gain 2 and draw a card.
I could do that. I'm going to flip up this Scatterfield to get an advancement counter on this card.
Uh-huh.
Then I mandatorily draw. And now I wish I remembered information. But I don't. So I'm going to click for 3, and it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to have a thunk.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Yep. First thing I'm thonking a boot.
There are Canadians in the chat. You know.
How many simul chips?
They also say thonking a boot all the time.
1, 2, 3. That is 3 simul chips.
If you could install Anacam and Bling at the same time, you could get an Anacam draw from trashing an event from Bling. No.
Is that helpful to note in any way? No, you can't because they're both consoles.
No, but Anacam.
You can't have them. Nope, you can't.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Okay.
But wait, how do you spell Anacam? Is it two N's? Anacam.
Yeah.
Anacam says the first time an event is trashed from
any
anywhere.
location.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
So like Anacam works with Lago and stuff. So
We only thonk boots in spring. Nice. Zen Robot. That's good.
mm-hmm.
Thonking a boot.
Okay. All right.
He's very sorry.
We're thinking.
I'm sorry. That's the only funny joke I know about Canada things.
That wasn't a funny joke about anything or Canada.
It was
things.
categorized as funny at some point by someone, so I took it out of that file.
Yeah. Do I have a way to
Best give me that agenda, boy, or I'll give you something to thonk a boot. Into interesting territory here.
Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out, do I just get maximum value off of Blink?
I have faith that when all the U.S. and Canada relations have reached like the worst possible place, that the way that we're going to come back from it is the good faith relationship that the Netrunner community of streamers has with each other.
Yeah, no, see, what's going to happen is
bridge.
I'm going to unite everyone personally
Unite
in
them.
hating me.
Yeah.
But because of my terrible accents.
your accent?
Yeah, my accent work is going to be so good. It will bridge the divide and everyone will look around across borders and go, these borders are imaginary and so are that man's accents.
And they will
we
call
need
you
to stop him.
The Bondsmith. That was
Spoilers.
That was a joke.
Spoilers. I don't
Unite
think
them.
I don't think there's any way for me to win this game.
That's what I think too.
I don't think there is. I could I could just run through these drafters.
Yeah, you could just faceplant into the drafters and steal this agenda. I won't look.
Maybe.
I'm gonna.
No. I can Stargate through them
It's true.
and then run through them again.
No, you just Stargate once
Yeah.
and then go get the agenda because it's a 1 and 3.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Or
Do it. Honestly, I can't like install cool stuff. Here, I can add cards to HQ, which is nice.
Right, which is good because it. But I'm assuming this is a Managarm, right? Because you haven't been able to protect HQ.
You
so,
can
like,
assume
that's-
some things.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one of
So
those
I know
things.
that is a Hollow Man, which you're never going to be able to afford to use. The cohort is keeping you in things for that, so I could do.
And in the darkness, bind them.
Okay, all right, we're doing dumb stuff. I'm scrounging.
All right, let's talk about Scrounge.
Yeah, let's talk about
Oh,
scrounge.
I don't think I have Scrounge. No, do I have Scrounge? I do. You said you took it out of the deck.
I
Scrounge.
did. I took Shred out of the deck.
Shred, that's right.
Yeah, swapped it for a scrounge. So I get to install a program from my heap. That program is going to be Gourmand.
Oh, no.
Which is 0, so it will trigger Bling.
To
which
draw your
will host
last
a
card.
Gourmand.
It's your last card.
But Scrounge can take one program from your heap to the bottom of your stack.
It's a double. Okay, you did do the double.
Yep.
Okay.
So the card going from my heap to the bottom of my stack is this here, Botulus. So that goes to the bottom of my stack,
Very good.
right?
Are you just clicking for credits at this point?
Nah.
Nah.
We are going to...
Nobby.
all right. There's a thing that I can do. I can't get through that. I can't get through that. I could get through the Tattoo Bola, but I don't want to give you money. I think I just have to like Stargate you and hope.
Yes, that's what we established earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's Stargate and hope.
Okay, first one hits. I
Yep.
take this card back. Oh, but it would have done this thing. No, I need it.
I was gonna say, if it's an agenda, you don't have much of a choice.
No.
'Cause I still do have a click left.
I just want to see if there's any, like, if there's no, like, clever things here. And I can't, like, do a cool install either. You know what, actually? I'll take this card back. It's a Scatterfield. I'm taking a Scatterfield back.
You know what was truly hilarious about this game?
What?
Right at the start, you said, we might get 3 games in tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get- are we even
It is
gonna get-
9:15.
Oh, boy.
We're gonna have to
We'll speed it. Okay.
the motor.
So I think no install.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to draw another card. Because if I install stuff, it costs me money. Or I have to trash ice that's already rezzed, and that seems bad.
New remotes.
I don't want to do that. either. Although you are like kind of low on credits. Mm-hmm. But for what? What am I gonna res things? Auto campaigns.
What am I gonna res things?
I'm gonna install. I'm gonna put that in my hand too. Okay, I did those two things.
Okay.
And then I didn't install anything, and then you do the thing, and you
Then that'll
start it.
happen.
Here it is. 1, Spin Doctor. Damn it. 2, humanoid resources. And there's the game.
I'll trash that one, and then I'll go get it.
Trash it. Go get it.
Yep.
You did it.
Hooray!
Nicholas.
That was a heck of a game.
Gift upon you a win animation. Oh, but it's covered up with a card. Get out of there, card.
I was going to play the price to install the Botulus, which would trigger Bling again on an empty deck. Which
I could. You know what's funny? The chat is telling me how I could have not lost the game there.
Oh, Drafter and Archives.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Drafter some ice onto Archives, and then res.
Yes, I could have put the Scatterfield onto there.
Yep.
And res it.
That would have been pretty good.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
too
that would
late.
have been a good call.
New game.
Yeah.
New game.
Okay, so
What did we learn?
we've learned that Audrey ain't it.
Audrey.
Starfield or Stargate ain't it. One of these two things.
Can we
is not
quickly
it.
swap something? Like a 2-card swap? Or no?
Stargate for something?
Quick chat. How do we fix that problem with this deck in like 2 cards or less?
Yeah.
The cards are right there, so we can get them.
Money. Oh, fermenters. We just drop these. They become fermenters.
Stargates become fermenters?
We are happy.
All right, they're in there.
Yep.
You get those. It's the bottom box, I think. This was interesting but clunky. The Mercias don't work, I don't think, or maybe it's just the way I was playing it.
I think it's
also-
just that deck. Like, they're going to be so good in...
I never saw the fully op. Oh, and Leo, they're gonna be great.
Yeah.
But I never saw any fully ops.
Okay. We got
So
two
that's the thing.
fermenters. We were going to have to swap sleeves, but that's okay.
Yeah, we can do this quickly. Fermenter. Stargate.
Better with Vovo? Yeah, probably, honestly.
There are your Stargates.
It's just, it became a little difficult to find slots, and these are very much like last minute builds. So, I mean, we had plenty of time, but
Yeah. Well.
yeah.
Last minute additions, and generally speaking, it's been it's a
been
fight to
hectic.
keep up with stuff.
Yeah.
With all
Those
this
go in the other deck. That one. There we go. I don't put the fermenters into the Poetri
That
deck.
would have been funny.
Yeah, it would have been easy for you to know what was on top.
I haven't played Loup in a bit. We've reset the counters. Game number 2.
You do get to keep all the agendas you steal forever, yes.
Yeah, that stays there.
Yep. Forever and ever and ever. All right, chat.
Missing some genders. We could pretend that the card is a Vovo, but it does I don't know. Maybe you can make it work better.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But
I tried resing it early and it didn't it just didn't make sense. Because I had the Mick on turn 1 that I resed, and then you botulist it, and that was
yeah, that was rough.
yeah.
I kind of figured it was either Mick or Braun. So yeah.
All right, are we speed chessing it with these
I
brand
think
new
we
cards?
have to.
All right.
I think
See
we
how it
have
goes.
to.
Fast-paced game.
Yep.
We're allowed to start tapping fingers impatiently, which is going to be deemed polite in this scenario. Mm-hmm. No cuts. Drawing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ready to go.
Are you keeping?
Yes. Go.
I'm not.
Wait. Oh no! I said I wanted a mull for my my console.
Your counsel.
That was an okay. That was okay.
Counsel. Approach to the bench.
Yeah.
Yep. More rhymes.
I mean, Lou needs some representation legally. Oppo researchers are researching him, Oppo style. Also, I'm wearing a sweater, and it's hot in here.
I was gonna say you.
Really
I
hot.
was wearing a nice thermal shirt, and I was like, you know what? No,
I meant to turn that on.
it
make
is
it-
40 degrees out,
40 degrees out?
isn't it?
Like
Isn't
cold?
it like chilly?
1, 2,
It's 54.
3,
out,
4, 5.
like the studio.
54 Fahrenheit. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Sick. This is sick.
All right, have to keep this.
Can we see? Check. Can we see my hand? All right, go for it.
Okay. Mandatory draw. We will install in.
Can't tell if you mean 40 it's hot or 40 it's cold. 40 it's cold out in Fahrenheit compared to how hot it is in here.
It is true.
Okay. Install.
I'm going to spend 2 to res this Mercia Ballard, which will go there and put some ice. Technically, the ice goes down first, and then she moves. But
okay. I'm going to click 1 player ritual.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw 3 cards because I have 3 remaining clicks. 1, 2, 3.
Bit of a difference between 40 and 54. Not really. 40 and 54 are well within the... You need a jacket, but you don't like need a coat.
Then I'm going to play a sure gamble. 1 for 5.
There's the red. Yep, there you go.
I found them. These are the things that I helped design or designed. Well, actually, a lot of these are NSG stuff. Then, do we run? Do we just run? I think so. Then we're gonna run this.
No res.
No res. I'm gonna access the face down.
It's an auto campaign.
Auto campaign. We're gonna trash it for 2.
Seems good.
We'll fire Loup here.
Draw a card.
Draw a card, gain a credit. That's cool. Then,
What do you want to trash this Mercy of Valor?
no, I'll leave that.
Okay.
Then last click will install a fermenter for 1. That goes on there, and I have to pitch a card. It's going to be a bling. You're good. 40 is need a jacket to walk to work. 54 is I need a jacket to leave the house, but I'm sweating by the end of the walk to work. Exactly, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yep.
I think that is exactly correct, Jeff. Right.
Or skip the jacket
draw.
and then you feel chilly by the end of the walk to work. Well, maybe. It depends. How windy is it? You know? It's knife edge.
Let's install. So it was draw, then install, and then install an ice using that Mercia Ballard. And then your turn begins.
And this ticks up. And click 1 is going to be another sure gamble.
Okay, I think we solved the money problem.
We solved the money problem. Just draw the right cards in the right order, sucker.
Well, also this exists now.
Yes.
That is not a 4-cost card.
It's true. Then we'll do a bling.
You know what's sad is that I installed this ice thinking, gotta defend against Stargate. Don't want to get blown out by that turn 1 Stargate.
Sure isn't in the deck.
That turn 1 Stargate that's over here.
It's a good switch. We installed the bling. I think I paid for it correctly, but I was trying to listen to your story, so hopefully I didn't cheat there.
I think you might have overpaid. No, you're good. Yeah, you had 11. You paid 2.
Yeah.
Five,
Yep. No, 9.
You're good. You're good. Yep.
Then so that was 2. 3 is Gourmand for 0, triggering bling. So I get to do this thing, and Audrey shows up on it. That's cool.
Do you want to install that, Audrey, or have to trash it?
I mean, I think we just install it.
Last click.
Last click.
Yep.
Go for it.
Any start of turn stuff for me? No. Mandatory draw.
I feel pretty set up pretty fast there, so
It seems pretty good.
You're in Trubs.
I think I might be in Trubs. I'm going to resist Spin Doctor.
Some of my favorite things about the English language is just mangling it.
It is true. It is the best.
Spin.
Yep.
How humid it is. Dang, Eric is so much better at the game than Nick.
You know he was saying that as a joke, right?
Nope, he's totally earnest.
Click 1. Draw a card.
Speed chest, we said. Speed chest.
That's right. That's right. Click 2, install.
With that, we don't have the cool counters, but
Click 3, fully up for 4 credits.
4 credits. That's not as good.
4 credits.
Wait, couldn't you have Mercia'd to? No, it's at the end of your turn, huh?
Yep, it sure is.
Okay. Well, it got you out of the hole.
Yep. Okay.
Did you pay the 1 for fully up? I didn't think so. You had 3. Yeah. 3 credits. It's kind of like a bad sure gamble. Come on. That's fine. It's not a powerhouse, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, this fermenter ticks.
Okay.
I don't think we need to like. Yeah, let's run the spin doctor.
Do I pop it or do I let you gourmand and trash it? And
I'm not gonna gourmand that. I'm gonna pay for it.
Man.
I think you have to use it.
I think so too.
You
but
put your fully
hate
up back in the
that.
deck.
Yeah, the fully up going back isn't bad. Do I put the auto campaign back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a beanstalk. That's pretty rough. Yeah.
What's a beanstalk?
Beanstalk is good though. Card that gets you money.
Spin Doctor goes away.
Okay. Spin Doctor is popped. That's the end of that run. You're shuffling back in. I'm gonna go check this card over here.
Yeah, that one's a wage worker.
That one we're gonna use the gourmand for.
Yep.
Gourmand trashes. I draw a card off of the gourmand. Then I get a credit and draw a card off of Loup. That feels good. Then I get a counter on Audrey. It's pretty good.
It seems pretty good. Nick has already lost hope. Yeah.
Then we'll play the price for 1. And we'll flip 4. Trash 4. Botulus. Sure Gamble. Pinhole. Ow. Strike Fund. Gain 2 off the Strike Fund.
And there's literally only one option.
Then it's the Botulus. And it's going to go on, I think, HQ. And these go here.
It will come in with 1.
Bling
and then
fires.
Bling fires, yep, because it did install for 0.
It shows me another Botulus.
You want more botuli? Or do you want to trash that botuli?
That just means Purge Town, USA, I think.
Trash 'em botuli. Trash 'em botuli.
Okay, Dinner Carvey. I love that stand-up.
It was so good when I was a kid.
Yes. Cheap chopping, cheap chopping, cheap chopping, cheap chopping. Huh. I kind of want to like run, but even if you purged, like, so what? I don't know. I think you just overinstall stuff, but that's a lot of overinstalling. I'll use the last click to install this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at MU. It comes in with another counter.
Neat. That's a lot. Mandatory. Am I doing anything with this? Nope. Mandatory draw. Okay. I'm gonna res
30.
fire this humanoid resources for 3 clicks.
Nice.
Bing, bing, boom. I gain 4 credits.
30 is speedo weather. I believe that is true in either measurement system for you, Patrick. Very good, super not.
3, I may install up to 2 cards from HQ.
We have to start thinking in Celsius before August. Yeah.
I don't think we do.
It will make conversations slightly confusing if we don't, maybe, when it comes up. Which it now definitely will.
I'm American. I just tell them to learn what I want. Is this not how it works?
Okay. We're doing sarcasm here, folks.
Yes, no, that is actually sarcasm. I'm gonna trash this ice to send this to the Nether realm.
I'm not positive that I'm physically able to learn how Celsius works at an inherent level where you just know, you know.
That was my second install. Now I can play an operation.
I'm kidding.
And
We can
I
figure it
will
out.
decline to do so.
Okay.
Then my Mercia Ballard's gonna move over. And nah, never mind.
Keep it there.
It's just from HQ. Okay.
All right. Fermenter ticks. Botulus ticks. I think that we gotta probably use this, because otherwise it's just, you're gonna have to purge. I don't know. But first, and we know there's no virus in the list, which is, I can kind of abuse that a bit, which is not
No
like,
virus and no fly swatter.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a good include. We should have done that. Yeah. Run here.
Okay. You hit a tattoo bola.
Okay. So I break it.
Okay.
Swap.
Yep.
This goes away.
I will swap with this card. And then you're in.
That's what I get for blind doing stuff.
Sorry. Access order. Do you care to do
That card.
Okay.
The random one. Where's my thing? Where's my... I can never find the die when I need the die for the numbers. I'm not going to do... Whatever. Wow. I'm spoiled for choice
Would
here.
you like to access Mercia Ballard or Mercia Ballard?
I'll trash it.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, you got to pay for that.
I will.
Okay.
You know what? No. This one stays.
Right, I was going to say,
Yeah,
I think
I
you
trashed
leave
that
this one
one.
and you trash this
I
one.
want to trash a card. But there. I have trashed a card. I gain a credit, and I draw a card off of Loup.
Audrey.
Audrey gets a thing. Then, that was first click. Second click is a simul chip. We have trashed programs.
Yep.
Then we're going to click this fermenter to gain 8 credits.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll use the simul chip. We'll trash it. And then is it another fermenter, or is it something as a botulus?
Could be a gourmand, which would bring back, well, actually, any of those.
Either of them
fermenters
are
you're
going to
playing.
fire the blings.
Yeah.
This feels good. Bling feels good with all this cycling.
I would say so, yeah.
I don't think I need the money. I think I need the botuluses. It's one of these two servers.
You know, it doesn't get to be on both ice just because you put it on both.
I'm
of them.
deciding. This is to indicate that I'm not sure yet, Nicholas.
I was making a joke.
No, I know. Oh, sorry. There.
Yeah, I was told this was allowed.
Yeah, it's a speed game. Yeah,
Yep.
well, I need to remember.
It's
when I
very
did.
allowed when it makes you make work decisions. So I'm gonna
Bling.
start my turn. I
Is it
res
May?
this. I think so. Yes. Oh, you
You
saw.
may host a turn. So I'm going to choose not to,
Okay, good.
because
Call.
it's just going to get trashed.
But it could be a strike fund.
I got my loot.
Yeah, you did.
And if it was strike fund, it would still get trashed.
I res this cohort guidance program. This is my mandatory draw, but I already did the thing. I'm gonna trash a card.
and you can't Audrey them
So
either.
Gain 2 credits, draw a card, and then I mandatory draw.
Speed checks.
Then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go install,
Yep.
install, and install. To you.
Okay. That ticks up.
Yep, sure does.
Run it.
Okay.
Speed checks.
Yeah. Res Tatubola.
Again? I
I
thought
know,
maybe.
right?
I thought maybe no. All right, so I spend 1.
I swap.
Wait, do I bounce? No, there's no
Bounce?
point in it. There's no point. So do the
Yeah.
thing. You're swippy swapping.
Yep.
Getting your
You
4.
Swippy swap. I don't know if I gained my 4 last time, but whatever.
I would like to access the card.
You should do that. Yeah.
Where's my 4? Where's all my dice going? This one. That one. Flip it. It's a wage workers. That's expensive. Stays.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Sure does.
That's trash. Oh wait, it'll give me an Audrey counter. No, I don't care. Then we're gonna run this guy.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's the one. Check out my rig. 2 cards.
Right.
Oh, what's Hagen can get? I need to pitch all 3 cards against the Hagen and I survive. Yes, it's like strength 5.
Yeah, but it's 2 cards.
Is it
It'd
2?
be 2 cards.
Okay.
Yeah, because +3 per card.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll res an MIC.
Ouch.
For 6.
That is all the counters and 2 cards, huh? Or I lose two clicks. Or I go 2 cards. So I'll go 2 cards. I'll Steel Skin and Audrey.
So you should do that in order. So the Steel Skin, and then you draw 2.
Doesn't matter.
You
in
draw
this case,
2.
Yeah, I draw 2.
Yeah.
I was about to pick 2 cards up,
But the 2 cards that you're
that's
drawing
true.
could be a
it
strike
could be.
fund.
It could be. Yeah, right. It does matter. All right.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Another Audrey. Although, like, holding it in hand might be okay for when you get a cookbook down, but. So I did the 2, and then I will spend at least 1 counter doing end the run and lose a click, and then I'll just lose another click. So I have a click left. Do you want to trash it?
Do I want to trash it? Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna spend this click.
Okay.
All right, I want to see that card.
Okay.
It's a retributive. I mean, it's not, yeah.
It's an agenda.
Yeah. Oh, and you get to do a thing.
Yes. I get to
Ooh, non-agenda.
install... Non-agenda.
Non-agenda. Doesn't that hurt? That was my reaction too. Because I thought I could do that. I thought I could go,
Oh, you're on 0 clicks.
Yeah,
I just
and then 1, 2,
installed the
3.
thing. Yeah.
yeah. I want it to be agendas. I want Poetri to let me do agendas.
Yeah.
That's my immediate impression of Poetri. But this is a bad deck so far. So
Yes,
you know.
it is true. Yeah, no, these are all horribly optimized and everything.
All right, that's my turn.
Except for that one, which seems rich and has a ton of card draw. That seems good. I'm going to pitch a card from HQ.
You had a click left?
To
Wait, what? Why did I have a click left?
No, he lost
That was a
1
while
to
ago?
the MIC. So there was something here and then run. Or there's something here, then run, lose a click to the MIC, and then
It was
lose
run-
a click
run-
to the trash
run-
of the MIC.
Run HQ. Oh, it's an older turn? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway, cohort, gaining me 2. Drawing
Last
me a
turn.
card.
Sorry. All right, sorry, we missed it.
And then mandatory draw. Res a spin doctor.
Did you do this?
Yep.
Okay.
Draw
Not being able
2.
to run click 4 against Poetri would be scary. Yeah, you're probably right. It's just that's what I want. In my heart of hearts, I want Poetri to feel busted in some way.
You can't run. Oh, we
Yeah.
did simultaneous.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. You can't run 4th click against a lot of things. So,
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know.
all right. I'm going to install. Install.
YouTube is telling me now is a good time to insert an ad.
Yep, that's it. Reza wage workers. I'm going to install. That's my 3rd install. Gets me a click back. That click will be fully up.
And if you appreciate not having to watch an
4,
ad,
6, 8.
you can join our Patreon. Mm-hmm. Patreon.com.
Draw 2.
Although at a later date, there will be ads inserted, probably.
And then I will gain 6 credits.
Okay.
Not too shabby.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. You installed lots of stuff. You got some money.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. And that is not an agenda over there.
Well, it's the wage workers. Is what I had installed.
Yeah, no, but there's an upgrade on it that is not an agenda.
Oh, yeah, generally true, yeah. Unless I'm cheating.
It could be.
Who knows?
All right. Nothing ticks up here. I think we'll go click 1, install a Nuka for 1. That comes in with just 2 measly counters on it. We'll click it.
Seems good.
To draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then
Think about it. That's like that Lilo.
yeah.
2 clicks, draw 3, except it would be 4. Have to have money to appreciate. Yeah, it's true.
We'll go we'll go fermenter. 1, 2, 3 MU. It costs 1. That comes in with the thing, and then we'll install Gourmand.
Okay.
That triggers a bling.
Do you want to? I
don't know.
It's your last click.
I don't know.
Are you thinning the deck at this point?
No, I'm not going to do it.
You're not. Good. All right. I'm going to cohort.
It's like a half a
that.
draw.
To draw a card, gain 2. Then I will mandatory draw. I'm going to start doing some remotes, I think. Let's do...
This looks very different than what I was doing.
It is, yes. We're going to install. Because I saw 2 fully ops that I could play. So things got a little
That's
bit
true.
different.
I'm going to put your spins up there.
This is very, convenient. Install. This is fine. Install. Wage Workers gets me a click back.
Wow.
I will install.
Oh, God.
Pitching this.
Uh-oh. I don't want you to have fully out.
Or, sorry, pitching this one.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's how rules work. Okay, so
That was it.
these are new remote servers.
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can... you say that, make right face. Oh, it looks different because it's organized. But that, now look at this. Look at this nonsense.
Mine
up
was
here.
organized. Get out of town.
Well, you had your staggered ice and such.
Yeah, I
We're
did
gonna,
it.
We're gonna try
That was
to do some
condensed.
squeezing.
All right, you do that stuff. I take up my fermenter. I draw based on. I use Nuka to draw. 1, 2, 3.
There's. Can you still see? Yeah, that's kind of.
It's on there.
Yep, it is just barely. We're gonna have archives hanging off a little bit more, just to squeeze in a little more space. It's these ice.
I'll
the
install
ice
a cacophony.
is too big.
For 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll install a botulus for 2. Comes in with the counter. And then we're going to run
Do I have a hand?
right here.
Wait,
What'd you do with your hand?
I don't remember if I put down my hand or not.
You're allowed to look through your archives.
I don't think I had a hand.
You just installed it all?
I think so. Yes.
All right, we're running here.
Right? This is what I think it is. Okay. Yep. I think I just installed my entire hand. Okay. Running here, huh?
Yes.
You have no clicks.
No clicks left.
You have an Audrey with 1.
Yep. And a botulus.
That's a lot of servers. Rewind. Who knows?
Not that important.
Okay. I'm gonna res this Tetsubo.
Why? Why do I keep finding those?
It doesn't matter. I have no cards in hand.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Pop it.
Yep.
Go.
On
res a Managarm.
approach. Yeah, I'm gonna res a Managarm.
I spent 5.
Okay.
I access the face down.
Can you not? Because I'm sad.
Access the face down.
Fine. It's an aggressive trend setting.
Oh, I got a 1-pointer.
Oh, but now I can install a card from HQ.
Yeah, you got nothing in there. That's right.
Do you want a gourmand?
I'm going to gourmand
Yeah,
that.
seems
Yes, I
pretty
am.
good. Seems pretty good.
When I do that, I gain a credit off of Lou. I draw off of gourmand plus Lou, so that's two card draw. Then look at all these cards I got in my hand. I'm going to use Audrey.
Did I put that?
Using Audrey to trash a strike fund to gain 2 credits, so I don't have to discard it. That's my turn.
Okay. My turn begins. I will not cohort guidance because I don't have any cards in hand to do it with. Is this anything?
You can flip a
I
card
will
face up
put
to
this
put an
auto
advancement
up.
counter.
Yeah, thanks. I will draw a card.
Fully up would go
mandatorily.
unbelievable here. Yeah.
Yep.
I was worried about fully up.
Click to draw a card.
Just draw until you see fully up right now.
Kind of.
Well, I don't know. You have some money. It's not
Right.
like you're-
Yeah, it's like a weird spot at the moment.
I still think fully up is good because then you can go deep on a server too.
Click to draw. Pop the second spin to put this one and a
Did you just clear out one of your
Fully up.
servers?
kind of.
Yeah.
So face down and a fully up going back in.
Okay.
Uh,
So that was 2 fully ups in the bin. So there was only 1 left there.
yes.
Okay.
Then something just happened.
Yeah. Although it's a worse fully up now because it's only 3 3 fires instead of 4. But it's a fire. It's 3, bird in hand, as they say.
Uh-huh. And last click.
Fully up in hand
there.
is worth 2 in the bush.
That's it. That's my clicks.
Okay. Good job.
No.
Tick up this fermenter. Put a counter on this botulus. Audrey stays where. Oh, I never got my Audrey counter for trashing your thing. So I got it.
Manigarm. Yep.
I think we go cookbook for 1.
I had already done. I'd done a fully up with the first Spin Doctor too. I was wondering why I could only find 1 in there.
Oh, you put 1 back already.
Yep.
I see.
So I might have only been playing the same fully up. Who knows?
Do I need money?
I have no idea.
I don't think I do. Not right now. Oh, I need a Gourmand back. I'm going to install a Signal chip. I have 1 credit. Run here. Oh, did I forget a cacophony trigger too?
I think it's just charged right now because of the Gourmand.
But when did I install this? Last turn before I trashed your thing, right?
At least, yeah.
Yeah,
I think you've taken like 2 turns off-ish.
I should have
yeah,
1
it should
on
have
here.
1, yeah. Anyway, no res.
It costs
2 to trash.
Oh, it costs 2 to trash. What am I doing?
I have no idea. Do you want to undo that run?
No. The idea was silly. All right, so I'm going to click this first to gain 6, and then last click I'll run back there.
Okay. Does that change anything?
Yeah.
No. All right, you're going to trash
so
this
trash
off?
that for 2.
Okay.
This gets a counter. Let's go to 2. I draw off of Loup, and I get a credit. And then that was my last click, and I can use Cacophony to sabotage 3, so I will. You have 2 in hand.
Yep. It'll be 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, okay.
Start of my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn a face down card, face up. It's going to be the Scatterfield to put an advancement on 1 installed card.
Nice.
Then I will click, click, click.
Aggressive Trends? No, it's a 4. It's a architect or
no, it's an Inagon with
oh, nice.
Ingaton, excuse me, with a counter on it. So at the end of my turn, or rather when my discard phase ends, I may remove 1 hosted agenda counter to install 1 card from archives, ignoring all costs. Do I want to do that right now? I don't think I do.
Yeah, it seems like when you want the targeted thing and your ID fires.
Yes,
Super
the
hot,
ID
thanks, super
does fire. Install 1 non-agenda card from among them.
Is this like a better Epiphany thing?
Maybe. That's going to go there. Those 2 go back.
It also works with Hollow Man. Like it worked that it does the same thing as Epiphany when it's not installed from HQ.
Oh, that's true.
Right? Isn't it, or is that an Epiphany text?
No.
That's Hollow Man, right?
Hollow Man is 2 if you haven't installed a card from HQ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's cool.
that is interesting. Okay.
Oh, no,
so
no.
You are up.
It doesn't work because that's not agendas. So you can't really do the thing.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can never do the thing with Poetri.
Yeah.
That thing.
It's fair. Okay.
Okay, you installed that from Poetri, so I know it's not an agenda, and you have a counter. Start a turn. This ticks. Everything else is the same. We'll price for credit. We get a Cacophony, a Hannah, a Solidarity Badge, and another. Hannah's probably good here.
I was going to say Hannah seems pretty good here. It is a 0 cost install.
Yep. So Bling fires, Solidarity Badges, and Cacophonies going to the bin. We put a Strike Fund.
That's probably the worst card you could.
We're just going to play it. 1 credit for 4, so I gain 3 credits.
Yep.
I don't know if I need the money strictly, but that's fine. I had time there. We'll run this.
Right here?
That's right there.
No res.
Okay.
Get to the cohort.
Trash it for 2.
Okay.
I get 1 back from Loup. I draw off of Loup.
Cacophony.
Cacophony counter. Thank you. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Click left. I'm going to use Hannah here to use and get back a click to check this card. Powers
Which I should have rezzed.
Yeah, you should have rezzed that. Powers that be.
Yep. No, that would have been very important, actually.
I feel like another...
Audrey counter, too.
Thank you. Another sabotage is probably good.
It's not going to charge Cacophony, remember. It's only the first time.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, because you have to charge it then to do the
the
really fast thing. That can stay.
Okay.
I can trash that next turn.
You think.
I think. Last click.
You're probably right. But
let's check this face down.
it's annoying. Yeah.
Thank you.
No res. That's a humanoid resources.
Okay, that's an easy yes trash.
Yep.
Yes
Seems
trash.
correct.
That goes up. This does not go up. Nothing else goes up.
Okay, my turn
Yep,
begins.
yep.
Mandatory draw.
Yep. I think we caught up on Audrey counters, Kaido. Thanks for that. Thank you.
Click to draw.
Oh, that was the one you saw before.
Yes.
Okay.
Install. And then I'm going to use this
Neat.
to
Here goes the 3/2.
a card
Hey, Kaido. How's it going?
from here. Don't really have a good... So yeah, I guess we'll just get this. Get the
Humanoid
resources. We'll put it over there.
Fair
We
enough.
don't know what it is. Okay, over to you.
All right, this sticks up again. Never to be useful, probably ever.
I don't think so.
Otter stays. Okay. First click is a ritual. Draw 3. Oh, that's funny because there's no recursion in this deck, huh? We didn't decide to put in
There's
an
a
Ashen?
single scrounge.
but there's no Ashen
Nope. That would be a good addition
in an
to that
Otter
deck. I
deck.
think.
Yeah. We should fix that next time.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're just saying I just gotta wait.
Basically,
I just gotta let you
it's
tire
a war of
yourself
attrition.
out.
Yeah. I'm gonna run archives. Actually, you know what? Oh, because that's at the end. Yeah. We're gonna run archives. I sabotaged. Okay. This is the first time I'd say that you're justified, by the way, in having your archives like partially off the mat. Ooh, I get it.
Yep.
I get another aggressive. That's the other aggressive trend setting.
Yep. So there are two of them
trend-
in the deck, and that would have been very good to have gotten.
Poetri fires.
I'll choose not to install.
No,
Choose not to.
it's from HQ.
Yeah.
How many cards are in HQ?
Just the one.
That card.
Just one card. Just one card.
You're funny.
Just one card.
We will trash. I like.
A cacophony does charge because it's on steel or trash.
Whoa! It's on steel or trash. That's pretty slick. All right, I like that. Yeah, I'm
Supernaut, you're correct. I think this is this needs like
a lot of cards in hand.
well,
yeah.
top-down solutions and like things like that. It's there's a lot that it needs. So,
All right, so I mean, like, let's go see that.
you sure?
Sure did make a big stink about it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I will res this Tattoo Bola.
I will trash a cookbook and use a counter.
Did Audrey get a counter when you? No, it's you stole.
I stole. I didn't steal.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't trash.
Okay, then you're gonna see one.
I see that card.
Hooray!
Yeah, I get 2 points. And we didn't quite get there. This is a pretty rough shutout, my friend. I'm sorry.
It has not been a good time for me. No.
Let's last click. run this with Hannah, so I get it back if I get in.
Yeah. No
Well, I got a tag on
res.
this, yeah.
It's the humanoid resources.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll trash the humanoid. We'll get a credit back and draw off of Loup.
Didn't you already trash a card? No. You
No.
just stole a bunch.
Stole.
Freaking fracking. Okay.
And then I have a click left because I used Hannah. This one. I think you can do an Epiphany style trick, by the way, if you have
No res.
two
It's an auto campaign. You want to trash it?
No.
Okay.
I have to pitch a card.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not a good position to be pitching cards. It's a cacophony.
I'm resing an auto campaign. Do you want to sabotage me?
Yes,
I
please.
think you do.
Yeah.
1, 2.
That was the plan.
3. Okay. My turn begins. Okay. I mandatorily draw a card. This has happened. I'm going to do that. Humanoid resources for 1. And then I'm going to spend my entire turn humanoid resourcing.
Resourcing humanoids.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So what is it? If you have 2 agendas on the board and one is a 3/2, you can score the non-3/2 first while leaving yourself a click when then Poetri the Hollow. Oh, you can Poetri the Hollow.
Yeah.
But it's yeah.
Draw 3.
It's not quite the same.
Right.
As leaving the Hollow Man out somewhere guarded and then you
Draw
put an
3,
agenda down suddenly.
Install up to 2 from HQ.
The difference, Kato, is that you have to have double the risk on the board as opposed to none of the risk on the board.
1, 2 from HQ, and then play an operation, which is going to be a fully up.
Nice. That was a good one.
So
You did the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Credits or draw? You got draw, right?
I think
At least
once.
once.
1, 2.
Like find a spin doctor.
Well, but I don't have any clicks left.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
Whoa.
4.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
And then I
pitching
owe
some
you some
cards?
cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. So we will pitch that one and that one.
this goes up. You're done with that card.
Yep.
I'm gonna go check this to see if we have a quick end of the game.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
there's
was
the
off
game.
the sabotage.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We did it.
Okay, so the version of this.
Wait.
Okay,
I have to celebrate.
that's fair.
Okay.
I think the version of that
With
that works
fermenters?
with cacophony. Well, the fermenters certainly help.
Yeah.
But for cacophony, I think you definitely want to do Aquaceris Crew.
Oh, does that work?
Yeah, because it's not that you are accessing. It's just the first time you
Yeah.
trash.
Yep, that seems good.
So Crew Charm, and legit. So you could do Bling, Cacophony, and Seb. Because Seb gets -2 to his installs by taking a tag,
Yeah.
right?
So the cacophony and the
And the Bling
connections.
both charge.
Connection.
Right. Well, it doesn't install the Cacophony, but
Yeah.
it will install the Aquaceris Crew,
Yeah.
which is a connection,
Yep.
for free, which will trigger Bling.
You see
the
Andre's.
Crew will trash this.
You see Andre spoilers with the
Yes,
the
the
new
job.
criminal job thing? Was it the
Yeah.
market? Something market?
Open Market, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
that
looks
looks
like
am-
a neat deck.
That card's nuts.
So we didn't build this out of Rio because there's text is like it doesn't synergize with cacophony really.
Yeah. Like I think there is
Right.
value to it with the sabotage.
Right. I think maybe just it's a level of trash that is
Yes.
so high
Yeah.
that
You just can't
don't
keep
really want
anything
this
in
to
hand.
work together. Like the players of this game don't want this to work super synergistically with that.
Well, and the other thing is that if it said each time the corp trashes a card, right?
Yeah.
It would work on like Hansei Review. It would work on overinstalling ice. It would work on like a whole bunch of different things that you don't want it to work on.
Right.
Right. So like it does
Yeah,
make sense.
That would be too punishing.
The thing that I wonder about Cacophony is steal or trash a corp card. Okay. So if I have a Détente installed, right?
Yeah.
And I've taken some cards out of HQ.
Can't pull that one up.
Yeah. Détente is the new Crim console.
Yeah.
It's every time you make a successful run on HQ, you host a card from HQ at random on it.
Yeah, like so, kind of like Maw, but just for HQ.
Right.
And not trash, but host.
And then the Corp can do stuff. Anyway, the key is that it's hosting some Corp cards on it. If I over-install that with a different console, even another copy of Détente,
They all go into the bin.
they get trashed. Does it charge Cacophony?
What's Cacophony's text?
Cacophony is just the first time each turn you trash a Corp card. So it is hosted on your card.
You're not trashing it. The game is trashing it.
Okay.
The game trashes it.
Okay, all right. The game is trashing it. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Meter's got it.
That is, I knew there had to be a reason that didn't work. I just didn't know what it was. So
New card got spoiled in Gordian Blade. A new
now
one?
we're going to have to go over there.
Oh, geez. You will never guess who it is. I will never. Those are your sleeves for
I don't
the Stargates.
know who it is.
I mean, I will never at this point. Cool. Well, we'll have to go check that out.
Yeah, we're going to do that as soon as we
It's everyone's favorite
shut
card.
off.
Nani?
Is it Moth?
Oh, that'd be cool.
It would be cool.
It would be amazing
Moth
if we
is
saw
referenced
Moth.
in this set.
Moth is referenced in every big
no,
ice,
but-
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun to meet Moth at some point, but also
You don't want to.
You might, maybe you just don't want to. Kind of like, what was the guy in Guru? Was in the original cards. Like Moth is NSG's Guru, basically. Okay.
So these are fun. Poetry is going to need a lot of work because that one it
No,
for sure.
But it was neat.
It was
The
neat.
card art does have a maw.
Yeah, I feel like it just.
Oh, is it the crocodile? It's the crocodile.
I thought the crocodile. Is there a
The
crocodile?
there's depicted on the art of the shape, the Crim decoder that's like hopping over a
bouncing over
crocodile.
stuff. We think that's an ice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's like. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I am excited to see it now.
Hey, Ken70.
It's sort of like
excited?
a crocodile, but we've already seen the Komodo dragon, right?
Yes. Yep. Oh, we'll
All right, we're gonna
Can't wait to find out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna pull out my cell phone and look right now. So.
things before we end here. I mean, obviously, let's just make sure we thank our patrons
Yes.
for keeping the
thank
lights
them,
on and supporting us. If you enjoyed this, if you like the level of effort, like the stuff with the video editing and all that
and-
stuff, it
yeah.
takes a lot of time. I can do it because of this, right? We can put the time in because of these fine people who are helping us. So if you want to help support the channel and help encourage more cool content and effort into the channel from us, that's how you do it. Patreon.com/neonstatic. If you would like to support the channel, otherwise, subscribing is cool. We got a big bump in subscribers last year. We got like 50 people subscribed in like 1 or 2 days, which was very neat for us. Please do that. Yeah. That's cool. Love a subscriber count go up. Feels good. And otherwise, thanks so much for checking out our spoilers. We appreciate everybody in the community who's doing the spoilers. I know we use cards from other people's stuff. Please go check out their content. Baramu we pulled from today. I mean, like
So many.
probably too many to name that I can't quite do
I was
it.
going to say, I mean, between the Scatterfield and, I mean, technically humanoid resources was NSG.
Yeah, there's plenty from NSG
Who cares
there.
about those people? No. But yeah.
Yeah, go check out the stuff. They put in a lot of work too, for sure.
Yeah.
and it's
like Andre had a really cool, like, kind of like jazzy, like, I don't know, that little video at the start where he talks over all the cards.
Yeah.
And is like that was really
Andre's
cool.
that
was neat.
spoiler videos are the stuff of legend and inspiration for ours, obviously.
Yeah.
If that wasn't obvious.
So
Thank you very much. Look forward to release day in 3 days?
3 days?
Four-
It might be
Tuesday,
two.
Wednesday,
No, it
Thursday?
hasn't gotten that late.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right? 3 days from now, we should have cards in hand if our deliveries are all on time and everything. At the very least, we'll know all the cards at that point.
It's true.
I think there might be
Furiously printing proxies.
last year, I think there was like one card that wasn't spoiled by the community, and then like you found out on release day. It might be the same this year.
Yep.
I'm not sure. All right, cool. Thanks everybody. Remember to run with your eyes closed. You know what? Actually,
Wait, what?
I'm doing things in a different order. Remember to run with your eyes closed because what you can't see can't hurt you. Nick's doing like
What are we? What's?
we're saying bye.
You hit some buttons.
I hit some buttons, but it's